6 reasons to eat asparagus and how to cook it. How often do you eat asparagus? Its stems are a herbaceous plant that can reach a height of up to 1,5 meters. Its name comes from the Greek Asparagus. Asparagus may be white or green, depending on how it's grown. If it's covered with dirt, it will be white when harvested. But if it's left to grow naturally in the sunlight, it will be green. Properties of asparagus. High in fiber. Vitamin C and E. Beta-carotene, provitamin A, and lutein contents. Antioxidant. Minerals like iron, phosphorus, and potassium. Lignans and flavonoids content. Health benefits. Some of the benefits of this highly nutritional vegetable are: natural diuretic. This vegetable has a lot of water and asparagine, an amino acid that is excreted in urine. It has diuretic properties that help reduce the amount of glucose in the bloodstream. It also reduces fat and sugars. Prevents premature aging. Asparagus has antioxidants that fight skin-damaging radicals. Also, vitamins A, C, E, and nourish the body and also speed up the healing process. Rich in zinc. Asparagus is a protein-rich vegetable. Also, this vegetable contains a lot of zinc and folic acid, substances that strengthen the nervous system. Its consumption helps keep the body healthy, prevents mental decline, and increases sexual potency. Improves digestion. This vegetable has laxative effects that favor intestinal transit thanks to its high cellulose fiber contents. Similarly, it helps lower cholesterol and accelerates the speed with which sugars go into the blood, thus preventing cardiovascular disease. Nutrient source. Asparagus is a multivitamin vegetable, as it contains vitamins B, C, and E. However, minerals like potassium, phosphorus, iron, and magnesium make it a nutrient source. Also, it improves the immune system's defenses because it contains folate, which helps create antibodies, red blood cells, and white blood cells. Doctors recommend it for anemic patients. Also, doctors recommended eating asparagus during pregnancy because it helps prevent birth defects and premature pregnancies. Hormonal balance. Asparagus also has phytochemicals, which are also responsible for strengthening the immune system. Said compounds include saponins, which help stabilize hormones since they stimulate growth and increase testosterone. Recommendations. Not cook asparagus for more than 7 minutes to avoid losing its properties. Doesn't need a lot of water to cook. If you want to make the most of its nutrients and components, consume the juice obtained from its roots. If you place asparagus in boiling water for 1 minute and then place them on ice, they'll look brighter. Save the broth because it contains cleansing properties. This vegetable can be cooked in water. It can also be steamed or grilled. If you want to enhance its effects, eat it for 3 days. Take into account that thin asparagus cook quickly. They're crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. However, thick asparagus take a lot longer to cook and they have a rough texture. To preserve asparagus when refrigerating them, store them in a plastic bag. It should be noted that they taste better the first 3 days. Avoid eating canned asparagus because they don't have the same amount of nutrients and don't taste the same. How to cook asparagus. Once cooked, asparagus is a perfect side dish to accompany any of your meals. Or you can include asparagus as an ingredient in other dishes. Ingredients. One bunch of asparagus. 2 liters of water. 2 tablespoons of salt, 30 grams. Preparation. Wash the asparagus under running water for a few seconds. Place them in a water-filled container to remove any dirt. Cut the hard part of the stems because they don't taste very good. Heat a pot of water. Add 2 tablespoons of salt. Pour the asparagus. Let them cook for 3 minutes. Taste them to see if they're ready. They should be crisp.